Hey, baby dolls. So we are seeing the crypto bull market cycle continue. We're definitely past that early 10% phase now. Now in the next 30%. And I'm starting to now know a lot of people always ask me, like, hey, what coins to buy, blah, 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 blah. Real life friends and stuff. And half the time, honestly, they can't even get to me because I'm just apologize to everyone. I got thousands of people spamming me all day. I can't do that, man. I got to be 100% trained assassin killer. But I'm just communicating to you that when I'm looking at all the landscape of all the coins, it's literally just buy anything, man. Just buy anything. It is what it is. Not, oh, here's this really cheap, but then no. Just literally just buy anything. You just don't know anymore. You're seeing Dog with a Hat do 80,000x. You're seeing all this other junk go up, down, left, right. That is just buy anything. Now, we're at the beginning of the just buy anything phase, but eventually that's going to be, all right, now you're stupid. Now don't buy anything. We haven't seen that moment yet. There will be something that rises so high, the valuations blow your mind. It's the equivalent of like SHIB hitting 40 billion from like literally $1,000 market cap. That type of like, that's the end of the bull market, right? Something will appear that's like makes you vomit, right? But you don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be some coin. Could be Dog with a Hat. What if Dog with a Hat hits like 100 billion valuation or something like, you know what I mean? Like something ridiculous. By the way, as soon as Dog with a Hat, if it hits 10 billion, there'll be jaw dropping and they go, it's too high. Then it hit 15, then 20, then 30, then 50, you know what I mean? Like it'll be something really, really silly, but we haven't seen that moment yet. There'll be something in the news media when it hits its first silly price, it hits the media, then that's the top momentarily. Then there's a crash somewhere. Then it tops out for like 1 to 3 months. But then you think that news article was bad for that big overvalued poop coin. No, it was actually recharging the retailers to buy the dip. And so it dips, and when it gains strength, it comes back, and then it has the actual big blow on. This is what happened with SafeMoon, by the way. I'll actually show you right now. Aren't you glad you got a friend like me? Make sure you like, subscribe, friends, because look, I'm just showing you. Look, this is SafeMoon, friends, when it did this move. I still remember this, okay? So I got to show you, this was an insane move already for SafeMoon to do this. Literally coming from nothing, I can't even tell you how big this return is. This was literally a guy, oh my God, they were up millions and millions and millions of dollars. This is like, oh my gosh. You see, you can't even do it properly. It doesn't even let you print how low the price was. Basically started near zero. I'm trying to get as close as possible. It won't even let me. It won't even let me. So it's like, oh my gosh. You basically 10x this. It's like, it's up. This is 87x. Yeah, it's up 1,000x here already. So it's up 1,000x. And this was April 2021. So as you can see, it's very close to the top. It is the top region, but in that moment, it's not. So SafeMoon comes up here. I remember seeing it and I'm like, man, all right, it's up 1,000x. Everybody who's in here, you should get out, dude. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Another 1,000x? Guess what it does after that? Bang. Look what it starts doing here. This is in April, continuing the rest of April. Snap. This is nuts. Bang, 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 bang. Isn't that huge? That big wave. That was the finisher. So from that, you did that 1,000x. Guess what? He does another 15x up here. So even from that top, look how much it went from the top. 8x. Now, this was the retailer coin of all retailer coins. Of course, back then, this was the main event. But do you see how, look, SafeMoon up here became international sensation. All right. It became like, what's that guy? The bath stools guy. I forgot his name. You know, the one that everyone likes. Forgot his name. Anyway, he was one of the guys who was talking about it. People like talking about it here. And I thought, oh, wow, people are talking about it. But then what ends up happening is it ends up going up even more. That's the big killer, the finisher move. That's the one that traps everybody. Because what I tell you, man, I told you, friends, if this is the most dangerous part in the bull market, it's when things go up and then you say they're expensive, but then people see another green candle. What they believe is no, we're on the way to becoming a blue chip asset. It's just that you have all your models wrong. Therefore, I'm going to keep buying up here. And then look, unfortunately, look what ends up happening later on. They end up losing everything, right? That's what ends up happening. They just bag hold everything and you literally go on to zero. They never get out. They never get out this whole way. No one ever gets out. Look at this. This was crazy, right? End of October, it even came back. So we are not at there yet. You're seeing silly stuff. You're seeing bubbling and heating stuff and people joining networks and here and there. You're seeing that, same as I. But you haven't seen with me the first appearance of a valuation so high we're like, that's stupid. You should be getting out now. Okay, you haven't seen that yet, and I haven't seen that yet. But now we're going to be smart. When we see it, We'll be funny friends if we buy the dip on that. I don't know what it's gonna be though. We could be looking at something right now. We just don't know. Is it PEPE? I don't know, but something hits something, a stupid number. Friends, it could be something like, I'm not kidding. PEPE hits 20 billion valuation, and it becomes literally, they put it on the media. They're like, this coin did this thousand, you know what I mean? They put it in the media, and then we all think, oh my god, it's topped out. But actually, it's a month, it tops out, and then it actually goes on to hit 100 billion valuation. You know, I'm not saying it's going to be PEPE, but I'm just giving you an example. That's the type of thing. That's how you know it's actually the end, like the very, very end. That's how you know. Look at this. This is SafeMoon topped out here in April 2021. Coincidentally, this is when Coinbase's app hit #1 ranking around this zone. But look, man, this is nuts. All right, this is the day, by the way. If you got out here, you think you're a genius, but then it still goes up another 4.3x. It's just that in one single candle, it drops 73% in a day. Isn't that nuts? 73%. So crazy things to think about. But we're now entering that heated mode. But it's not, whoa, there's too many paper gains out there. People haven't even, like, there's people seeing paper gains in places, but it's not for a cause for concern. So we're just going to be stepping along this bull market, along this cycle, and we're going to keep in touch. Catch you soon.